Long ago, the land we know as Egypt was divided. In the south lay Upper Egypt. This was a land of fertile valleys. It was nourished by the Nile River. To the north was Lower Egypt. Lower Egypt was a region of lush marshes. It was where the Nile flowed into the Mediterranean Sea. These two regions were separate. They had their own rulers and cultures. However, they were linked by the lifeblood of Egypt, the Nile River. The Nile was essential for life in Egypt. It provided water for crops. It made travel and trade possible. Both Upper and Lower Egypt depended on the river. This shared reliance set the stage for a future union, a union that would change the course of history. The division of Egypt was not just geographical, it was also cultural. Upper Egypt was a land of powerful rulers. They were often depicted wearing a tall white crown. Lower Egypt, in contrast, was associated with the papyrus plant. Its rulers wore a red crown with a distinctive curved shape. These differences, both physical and cultural, would eventually be overcome. A new era of unity was on the horizon. Around 3100 BCE, a powerful king emerged from Upper Egypt. His name was Menes. He would forever alter the course of Egyptian history. Menes was an ambitious ruler. He sought to unify the two lands of Egypt. He launched a military campaign northwards. His goal was to conquer Lower Egypt. Menes's army was well equipped. They carried weapons made of bronze. This gave them an advantage over their opponents. The details of Menes's campaign are lost to time. However, we know the outcome was decisive. Menes was victorious. He conquered Lower Egypt. This marked a pivotal moment in Egyptian history, the birth of a unified kingdom. Menes's victory was not just about military might, it was also a symbolic triumph. He merged the two crowns of Egypt. He created the double crown. The double crown was a powerful symbol. It represented the unified rule of Upper and Lower Egypt. It would become the most recognizable symbol of Egyptian kingship for centuries to come. The double crown was a powerful symbol. It represented the union of Upper and Lower Egypt. The white crown of Upper Egypt was combined with the red crown of Lower Egypt. This created a single, powerful image. This image signified the king's dominion over all of Egypt. The double crown was worn by pharaohs for the next 3,000 years. Another important artifact from this period is the Narmer Palette. This ceremonial palette depicts King Narmer. Narmer is believed to be the same person as Menes. The palette shows Narmer wearing the double crown. He is smiting his enemies. This signifies his victory over Lower Egypt. The Narmer Palette is not just a work of art. It is a historical document. It provides valuable insights into the unification of Egypt. It shows the importance of symbolism in Egyptian culture. It also highlights the military prowess of the early pharaohs. They were determined to unify and expand their kingdom. To solidify his rule over a united Egypt, Menes established a new capital city, Memphis. Located at the strategic junction of Upper and Lower Egypt, Memphis became the administrative and cultural heart of the newly unified kingdom. Memphis flourished as a center of trade, religion, and government. Its strategic location on the Nile made it an important hub for commerce and transportation. The city's temples, dedicated to gods such as Ptah, the patron deity of Memphis, became centers of religious worship and pilgrimage. Menes's choice of Memphis as his capital underscores the importance he placed on unifying the two lands. It was a strategic decision. It helped to solidify his rule and foster a sense of unity among the Egyptian people. Section 5. Dawn of the Old Kingdom, the Age of Pyramids. The unification of Egypt under Menes marked the beginning of a golden age known as the Old Kingdom. This period, spanning from around 2686 to 2181 BCE, witnessed the flourishing of Egyptian civilization. It was marked by political stability, economic prosperity, and remarkable cultural achievements. One of the most enduring legacies of the Old Kingdom is the construction of the pyramids. These monumental structures, built as tombs for the pharaohs, stand as a testament to the architectural ingenuity and organizational skills of the ancient Egyptians. The pyramids were not only tombs, but also powerful symbols of royal authority. They reflected the pharaoh's divine status and their belief in the afterlife. The first pyramid was built by King Djoser, a pharaoh of the Third Dynasty. Known as the Step Pyramid, this innovative structure at Saqqara paved the way for the construction of even more ambitious pyramids in the centuries that followed. Section 6. Flourishing culture art in the time of pharaohs. The Old Kingdom was not only an era of architectural marvels, but also a time of great artistic creativity. Egyptian art flourished during this period, reflecting the religious beliefs, social hierarchy, and aesthetic sensibilities of the time. Sculptors created lifelike statues of pharaohs, gods, and important officials. These statues, often carved from durable stones like granite and diorite, were placed in temples and tombs to honor the deceased and appease the gods. Egyptian artists also excelled in relief carving, adorning the walls of temples and tombs with intricate scenes from mythology, daily life, and the afterlife. These reliefs, often brightly painted, provide us with valuable insights into the beliefs, customs, and social structures of ancient Egyptian society. Section 7. The Pharaoh and the Gods Divine Rulers of Egypt. Religion played a central role in ancient Egyptian society, permeating every aspect of life and death. At the heart of Egyptian religious beliefs was the pharaoh, who was considered to be both a king and a god. As the intermediary between the gods and the people, the pharaoh held absolute power and was responsible for maintaining cosmic order, known as Ma'at. The pharaoh's divine status was reflected in their elaborate rituals, grand tombs, and the numerous temples built in their honor. The Egyptians believed that by pleasing the gods, the pharaoh could ensure the fertility of the land, the success of their armies, and the continued prosperity of Egypt. The unification of Egypt under Menes and the subsequent Old Kingdom marked a pivotal chapter in the long and illustrious history of ancient Egypt. The pyramids, temples, and art of this era continue to captivate and inspire us today, offering a glimpse into a civilization that flourished along the banks of the Nile thousands of years ago. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of the Old Kingdom, we uncover the secrets of the pharaohs and gain a greater appreciation for the enduring legacy of ancient Egypt.